Good afternoon. This is Tammy with the Forgiveness Connection, and I'm coming to you for your episode number 78 of Forgiveness on the Fly. Today we're going to talk about divorce. So we're going to do some affirmations I would do here in the office with a client that's struggling with dealing with a divorce or struggling with the guilt or the shame of having more than one divorce. Let's go ahead and begin. I forgive myself for believing this divorce is all my fault. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing this divorce is my husband or wife's fault. And I can't change anything about this unless their behavior changes first. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing other people are judging me harshly based on this divorce. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for judging myself harshly based on this divorce. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for the parts of the relationship going bad that are my fault. And I forgive my spouse for the parts of this relationship going wrong that are his or her fault. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing I can't feel safe and secure in a relationship based on the way this marriage went and based on this current divorce. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for the things I should have changed that I didn't. Deep breath in. I forgive him or her for the things they could have changed or should have changed but didn't. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for all of the guilt that I feel about getting a divorce. Deep breath in. I forgive the church and the church people for their judgment about getting a divorce. Deep breath in. I forgive religion and the church and all of the people for the false beliefs about getting a divorce. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for the things I feel guilty about in this relationship that I can't change. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for the truths I tell myself about religion and the church and the Bible that involve marriage and divorce. Deep breath in. I forgive my spouse and I for not getting marital counseling. Deep breath in. I forgive my spouse and I for the things we didn't talk about before getting married. Deep breath in. I forgive this relationship and the things about this relationship and this spouse that didn't involve God or the church before we got married. Deep breath in. I say yes to all of the guilt and even the shame that I feel about this divorce. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for the lies I told myself about what marriage would look like and about allowing God to be a part of it from the very beginning based on my beliefs, based on the beliefs I thought my spouse had, and the real truth about what it looked like that I didn't pay attention to and didn't acknowledge. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing I could love God enough for both of us. Deep breath in. I forgive my spouse for the things he or she said that were true about their beliefs in God and also the things he or she didn't say that were the truth about their beliefs in God. Deep breath in. I ask God to forgive me for getting married and for everything I didn't ensure was the truth before I got married to this person. Deep breath in. I forgive my spouse for the things he or she didn't tell me about their religion, about their spiritual beliefs, about their past childhood experiences, about money, about all of the things that would matter, that would need to be addressed in a marriage. Deep breath in. I call up all of this grief and sadness and vulnerability out of every cell of my mind, my body, and my spirit, and I release it to God. Deep breath in. I ask God to forgive me for the things I did right and the things I did wrong in this relationship that led to this divorce. Deep breath in. I ask God to forgive my spouse for the things he or she did right and the things he or she did wrong in this marriage that led to divorce. And I ask God's forgiveness for both of us. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing marriages don't work. Deep breath in. I forgive myself for believing marriages are supposed to be easy. Deep breath in. I forgive the people and the relationships in my birth family that made marriages look easy and the ones that made marriages look difficult. I forgive my ancestors for everything about marriage that wasn't revealed and everything that was, that led to this belief and this situation in my life where divorce is imminent. Deep breath in. I love and accept myself letting go and moving forward after divorce. Deep breath in. I say yes to all the pain, all the sadness, and all of the heartbreak around divorce. Deep breath in. Without this pattern of negativity and sadness and grief and vulnerability about marriages, relationships, and the ending of a marriage resulting in divorce, I am free to show up feeling confident, to show up feeling safe, to show up unapologetically, not compromising my values in a love relationship. Deep breath in. Without this pattern, I stand firm on God's truth about who I am and God's truth about what a marriage represents and what a marriage looks like, and the absolute 100% hard work it takes on both persons' part to make a marriage work. Deep breath in. I love and accept myself letting go and feeling safe and secure moving on in life. Deep breath in. Without this pattern of holding guilt and shame about divorce and multiple divorces, I can open massive space where I can feel love and acceptance, where I can ask God's forgiveness, I can seek wise counsel, and I can love and accept myself, letting go of the guilt and shame associated with another divorce. Deep breath in. Let's take another deep breath in. Okay, everybody, that's it for this afternoon. This is Tammy with the Forgiveness Connection. Those were your affirmations for forgiveness on divorce and ending a relationship and moving forward even after a multiple divorce type situation. I know there's a lot of statements I could have covered today that I probably didn't. If you have a specific area of divorce and separation that you'd like me to cover, make sure you reach out to me on my cell, on Facebook, on Messenger. I'd love to help you through a relationship situation where you're trying to move forward and be set free. Remember, guys, forgiveness really is key to healing in your life. Stay tuned for another episode of Forgiveness on the Fly. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye.